Ladies and gentlemen, let's gaming.com video. We're going to be discussing a recent news from Microsoft, and they have confirmed that the Xbox One has indeed shifted over 1 million consoles in less than 24 hours worldwide. Indeed, Microsoft are claiming it to be the biggest launch in Xbox history. In other words, yes, it does indeed beat the Xbox 360 sales figures. Microsoft have also said, "We are humbled and grateful to the excitement of the Xbox fans around the world. Seeing thousands of excited fans lined up to get their Xbox Ones in the love of gaming was truly a special moment for everyone on the Xbox team. We are working hard to create more Xbox One consoles and look forward to fulfilling holiday gift wishes this season." This is from Yusuf Mehdi, who is a CVP of Marketing and Strategy. Also, they gave a couple of figures for you guys to kind of mull over. Over 60 million zombies so far have been murdered and massacred in Dead Rising. 3.6 million miles driven in Forza Motorsport 5. 7.1 million combos pulled off in Killer Instinct. 8.5 million enemies defeated in Rise, and finally 43.3 million fitness points were earned in Xbox Fitness. Microsoft have, of course, launched the Xbox One in 13 markets yesterday. That's with 22 games available, and they've, of course, got 10 exclusives on their machine available on launch. So what are my thoughts on this? Well, I think it's really good. So do Sony, actually. Sony and Microsoft have actually both congratulated each other on Twitter. And honestly speaking, I don't really think it's a bad thing that both systems are looking to be very successful. Despite the fanboy comments and stuff like that on each system, I don't subscribe to the fact that one system should be dominant. I've mentioned this in another video, and you guys can search for it on the channel if you really want. Basically, why basically being an extreme fan is bad. And I honestly believe this. I don't think it's ever good when one console just has a home run and there are no competitors to it. Why? Because it just lessens the innovation available. It also reduces the leverage the games developers have. In other words, they're pretty much beholden in the bitch of, let's just not be beaten around the bush. They're basically the bitch of one company, and I don't think that's good. Plus, as well, for fans, it's not, a great thing. Just because one person might like the PlayStation 4 and one person might like the Xbox One, remember that different people have different priorities. That's just how it is. You can argue to someone till they're blue in the face, but someone would like something just because it's what they enjoy. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, sure, the Xbox One is looking to be slower than the PlayStation 4 in terms of raw hardware specifications, but as we all know, that's not the be-all and end-all of it, because if we really care about hardware specifications, PC gaming is the way forward, right? Let's just not kid ourselves. PC gaming, 1080p, 60 frames per second, or pretty much all games. If you really want, you can go insane resolution. So really, to me, it's the whole experience of a console. It's the exclusives, it's the controller, it's the infrastructure, it's the ability to easily chat and communicate with friends, and much more besides that I really think is good. And I believe, for the most part, Microsoft are doing a good job. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, are you going to get an Xbox One yourself? Well, here's the honest truth. I have one pre-ordered on Amazon, but I ordered too late. And so Amazon, I've spoken to them a couple of times, and they've pretty much told me that they have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on. So I'm probably going to give it a couple of days and then go from there. And then I'm either going to cancel my pre-order and just grab one off the shelf after Christmas, when Microsoft are telling us that it's going to be more available, or I'm going to basically just try various different other companies. I just haven't decided yet. I will be getting one. There's no doubt about it, because I need to buy everything simply because of the business of the channel. It's not even a case of like, I can't, I have to, because of graphical comparisons. And to be honest with you, I really like some of the games on the system. The same, however, can definitely be said about the PlayStation 4, which is actually showing as processing from... Shall I mention where I'm getting it from? I might as well mention Amazon, so what the hell's the difference? I'm ordering mine from shop2.net, and mine's showing as processing. That's with Killzone, and I'm really looking forward to that as well. My personal opinion, I personally think it's great that both systems are looking to be successful. I've spoken to fans before and friends, and I said, look, I have personal opinions of what system I think is more powerful, but I would not like a situation where only one is successful, because it just shrinks the market at the end of the day, and that's bad. I mean, from the PC gaming perspective, which primarily I'm a PC gamer, not exclusively. I like gaming on both, but there you have it. It's not good just for, one console to be leading the charge, and from the console gaming perspective, it's not good either. I am aware, however, that from the perspective of, there's some exclusive games, you can't afford both systems, or you can't get a system, it's a pain in the ass. Especially when I was younger, I really felt the pain of that. You make a decision and it's like, okay, well, can't get those games on the SNES then, can I? Oh well, never mind then. And you got a sad face, but that's just how life is. My personal opinion, Xbox One is looking to be good. I have some issues with some of the directions, as I've said previously, mostly regarding the fact that Kinect is mandatory. But still, that's Microsoft's vision for the system, and I do think it can have its uses. As I've said before, I believe it could definitely have its uses in horror games. So there you have it. But yeah, I'm personally really, really happy that both systems are selling well. And another reason that I'm happy that the system's selling well, despite the fact, regarding the fact of choice and so on, it kind of is a good boot up the ass for those people, those analysts who have been saying, you know what, the video game market's been shrinking, console sales aren't doing that well, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. This is what I've been trying to tell people for a long time. It's like, come on now. Let's say 2012 Christmas. Okay, you're going to get a few people buying the Xbox 360 or whatever. But let's say, I don't know, February time or March time. Who the hell is going to buy an Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3 unless your system's broken? A key example of that would have been, like, for example, Steven or Murasaki on the channel. His PlayStation 3 just happened to die. The yellow light of death. He's tried a few things to fix it. It just doesn't work. Nothing he can do. It's broken. Same thing with other people's Xbox 360s. Sometimes it dies, and therefore you need to buy a replacement. Because what's the point in having a massive collection of games and an inability to play them, especially as emulation / streaming from previous generation isn't really available yet, and obviously backwards compatibility because the two architectures are so incompatible. It just doesn't make sense to say, you know what, I don't want those games. And so obviously you're going to buy them, and that's just how it goes. Or you might have, for example, picked up a PS3 if you'd originally bought the Xbox 360 for, say, The Last of Us or whatever. So of course the console sales were going to slow down. That's a bit obvious. That's like me saying to you, well, if you jump off that bridge, you're not going to be as healthy as before you jumped off. It's, the landing's going to be a lot worse for you. It's just an obvious thing to say. So I don't really think the console market in that respect's going to slow down. Obviously, there are changes definitely this next generation of systems is going to make. We'll have to just see what they are. But anyway, this has been a bit lengthier than what I originally anticipated. Sorry guys, just caught the mic. I have a bloody bad habit of doing that. I'm going to be buying a new mic setup soon, so I hopefully should stop doing that. But anyway, I apologise, but I'm going to get going. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.